Coke Zero, now more delicious. Welcome to Ridge Life. Today on Ramblings, you've got Tim and
Jen.
What's going on, people? Hope everyone is doing well. The sun is out today, but it hasn't been so sunny.
It's warm though.
Oh my goodness, it's in the mid 80s right now. I know, Elvis. It's getting humid, brother. I know it. It is humid. It is really the kind of the kickoff of summer, right? Memorial Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Do want to start off with a couple things, most important things. First and foremost, all those that lost their lives, lost everything in the storms this weekend. It was horrendous. It was horrendous for some. I think the total death toll now is 18.
Really?
18 from...
I saw it was 10. Wow.
Yeah, it jumped up watching Ryan Hall, y'all, last night. And I think they said the final, the current death toll, and again, I haven't seen it this morning, was 18. That's on those storms that went across Oklahoma, southwestern, southeastern Missouri, northwestern, northeastern Arkansas, and guys, we were right in it.
Yeah, we were.
We were at Van Buren, Missouri, in a campground in the Ridge Crib, and tornado warnings going off on Jason's phone, on our neighbor in the campground's phone, and we just slept through it. My phone didn't go off.
Mine didn't either. I woke up a few times and heard the rain and the wind.
The wind blowing the camper around.
I didn't.
But we were lucky. We were lucky. You probably saw my ramblings of what the river looked like afterwards, and the rambling the day before, what it looked like. You know, night and day. I mean, as blue as these chairs to like Nesquik chocolate brown chocolate milk the next day.
It looked like the mighty Mississippi as we were
leaving. It looked like the mighty Mississippi. But again, we were the lucky ones. I've got friends over in Oklahoma, the Payne family, Matt, Christian, they lost everything. Now, you don't know Matt, do you?
I don't.
Okay.
No.
Matt was a good buddy of mine. I actually visited him on my motorcycle, my Freedom Tour. Went to his house, got to visit him there in Claremore, Oklahoma, and Claremore got destroyed. It was terrible. Matt had been working on that property for over 10 years. He's got, he had turkeys and all kinds of birds and barns, and their home, Matt and Christian's home, you know, he had done so much to it. I saw the picture. It was
gone.
A half of it was gone. The roof section was gone, the front half of it. Luckily, they had taken shelter at a neighbor's, and they had to watch as the reports of the storm coming through Claremore there and just taking their life away. But luckily, their lives are okay. Now, there is a GoFundMe for them, and I've verified through Matt Payne and through Colbert Ranch that it is legit. And I'll leave the link down in the description below for the GoFundMe. But if you want to go straight to the Payne family, Matt says his Cash App, again, he didn't ask. I asked him. I said, hey, how can we help you? He gave me his Cash App account. It's $, you know, for Cash App. Matt Payne 1776. Kind of fun, kind of go fitting on a Memorial Day weekend, right? 1776. You know, we talk about being patriotic for those that gave all this Memorial Day. Well, the Payne family lost all. And if you want to give directly to Matt Payne and his family, it's $, Matt Payne, MATTPAYNE 1776. That's his Cash App. And again, I'll leave that and also the GoFundMe down below. Not required, guys, but if you really want to support a good American, you know, Christian family, the Payne family, I love those guys. I've hung out with Matt and Christian so many times. Their kids, oh my goodness, their kids are just amazing. And hopefully he gets back on YouTube soon. He's been out of YouTube for over a year. His family's doing well though, and I wish him the best, the Payne family, and all those that had lost so much.
Yeah, many prayers for them.
Speaking of lost so much, again, we are celebrating, commemorating Memorial Day. Now, you said, Jen, you haven't had any family military members that lost their life or anything?
Not that I know of. I have some new family on one side that I'm not quite sure about, like older uncles and things like that. Or, well, no, actually I don't. I don't think I do. I have mostly aunts.
All
Yeah.
all of the men in my family.
Not that women can't,
No, true,
men
true.
and women, yeah.
But all the men in my family that I know of, from me, the Roberts, all the uncles, grandpa, my dad, my great uncles, all of them served in the military. Every single one that I know of served in the military. Actually, I've got one uncle that passed away young. He did not. He did not. He didn't pass away in the military. He was not in the military. He passed away young. But none that I know of lost their lives in battle or in the war. But we still remember them that are gone that did serve. Vietnam, Korea, World War II, the Cold War, the Iraqi War, the Desert Storm, Desert Freedom, all those, Afghanistan, the War on Terror, Kosovo. Anthony Country Road Cure, was over there in the eastern part of Europe. Some didn't make it back, and their sacrifice, their efforts are what allowed us to sit here in these beautiful chairs under this beautiful sky here in our beautiful country and eat barbecue, enjoy good music and fellowship and friendship. And that's really what today is about, is remembering those people that lost everything. It's not about the barbecue. It's not about the friendship and the good times. It's what allows us to experience that. And it really is something special I think this country has, because ever since 1776, when we declared our independence, we've been on that track to be the greatest nation that ever lived. And I truly feel that way. I love this country. I love it to death. Elvis does too. Elvis agrees. Did you have a good weekend, girl?
I did.
What did we do this weekend?
We went to family campground in Van Buren, Missouri. Had a blast.
On the Current River, and we had planned on going with a bunch of her friends, about 18 total, you said?
20 altogether.
20?
I believe, yeah.
They saw the weather forecast, and most of them were tent camping.
Yeah.
They saw the weather forecast and said that we are not going to chance it.
They said, "Oh no."
They backed out, and we said, "Well, we got a camper. We're gonna brave it out." This time of the year up here in the mid South, it's a chance of tornadoes and storms pretty much every day, right? If you didn't do anything because of a chance of storms, I mean, look at this. The weather was like this. It was actually more blue skies than
Yeah,
this.
it was nicer
the day we floated. Mm-hmm. The night before, Friday night, was a little rainy. Remember, little rainy. We had a little casualty that morning. Remember that? We'll talk about. You'll see a video on that. And then we floated. Who did we float with?
Jason and Tara from White Rock Homestead.
Jason and Tara answered the call. Hey, there's another camper spot we had reserved. The tent spots were all canceled. We saved the one extra camper spot. Do you all want to go? And we got to meet Jason and Tara personally at the meetup, right? Mm-hmm. And I think did you and Tara get along just a little bit?
Oh yeah, we had a blast.
Just a little bit. I think they're sisters from another mother. I think they are. They were like two peas in a pod. And so it was only fitting that we asked them, hey, y'all want to take the other camper spot? And they jumped right on it. And matter of fact, they told David to pack sand, right? David from Come On Homestead was going to go to White Rock on the Little Ridge. And once we invited them to come camp with us, they told David, we got plans came up.
I think you saw it in their live.
No, I know. It didn't work out that way. I'm just playing. David was on his adventure down there in Texas, and White Rock came over to camp with us. It all worked out perfectly. And we got up Saturday morning, and we sat around, ate breakfast, had a wonderful time. I mean, we had a wonderful time the entire time we were there,
we
just
did.
chit-chatting and enjoying. We went on an adventure. We went and seen, where did we go on our adventure?
Rode our bikes.
Whoa,
what we're talking about?
that was another adventure. Okay, we'll get on
that
that
the
adventure
adventure?
first. We'll get on that adventure first.
Oh, afterward. You're talking about afterwards.
Yeah, I kind of I'm jumping around here a little bit. We all had e-bikes, and Jen rode Tara's trike,
Did.
right?
Yeah.
And so
As
right,
to not fall again,
what's that?
or if I fall, wouldn't get hurt. So she was kind enough to let me borrow.
What's your record on e-bikes as far as days you've ridden and days you've had an accident?
0 for 3.
You're 0 for 3. Okay, she's batting 0 right now. This time, I want to say it's not really your fault.
Yeah. Well, kind of is. I turned into the ditch. I didn't know it was.
Why'd you turn into the ditch?
Because there was a car coming.
Car coming, so she wanted to get off the side.
When I saw it, it was too late.
And this is the one time, excuse me, being on a trike is kind of at your detriment, because a 3-wheel bike, you get off in a ditch, 3-wheel bike wants to tip over this way.
The ditch was like this.
Yeah, it was a V ditch.
So when I hit
it was
it,
full
it
of
was like-
grass. You really couldn't see it.
fell over on me.
Yeah, but it didn't get injured too bad
No,
this
I didn't
time.
get hurt.
Left side, leg.
Just bruised up.
And I think, did Tara catch that on video?
I think she did. Yeah.
Ooh, you got to go check out White Rock Homestead for Jen Down.
It's not a scary one. It's just like, boom, boom.
Well, I was leading, and then I heard, "Oh, Jen Down!" Oh boy, I pull over.
Not again.
I was more worried about you. Hopefully, that's what the video shows.
Yeah. I'm sure it does.
So that we went on a bicycle riding adventure around the campground, and it was rough because not much pavement, and cross fields with unknown ditches and loose gravel and sand. It was pretty crazy. The river though was gorgeous.
It was. Yeah,
Oh my goodness,
was.
the cliffs and the houses and the
Clear water.
clear water and the current. Oh my goodness. I don't know how many times Tara said, "Oh, the current is strong." And I was like, "What's the name of this river?" And she would go,
Current.
"Current River." Kind of.
It had rain though, and the water was moving pretty swiftly, enough to take you on through there without having to paddle the entire way.
It was supposed to be a 3 to 4 hour average. If you went straight on to the takeout point, 3 to 4 hours. We got to the 1 hour left point like quick. So we pulled off to the side and did a lot of. We ate lunch there, on the sandbar, and Tara met a few friends.
Yeah, I met some people from Mountain Home that actually
Worked
work
with
at
her.
the same place with her daughter.
That's right, and of course,
neat.
Tara just makes friends with everybody.
Yeah,
she
she's so sweet.
she's a social butterfly. And Jason saved a butterfly.
He did.
A butterfly was drowning.
Yeah.
He saved a drowning butterfly, and it was very, very emotional. I about cried.
There's a lot of butterflies out there.
A lot of
3 or
butterflies.
4 that tried to come float with us on the raft.
But again, the water was so clear. We had our feet dangling off the raft. We were a big whitewater raft, and nobody got hurt. Nobody tweaked their knee. We enjoyed it. It was beautiful. Afterwards, we went on another adventure. And what was that adventure?
Big River. Isn't it Big River?
No, that's the steel mill across the river.
No, what's it called? Big Spring.
Big Spring.
Big Spring, sorry. Blue water, just beautiful. Which we took y'all there one time before.
Yeah, Jen and I went there
for
before.
the new people, yeah, it's gorgeous.
So we took Jason and Tara, and I think they were as amazed as we were the first time. We did the little hiking tour around it, and just the amount of crystal clear water coming up out of the ground, just amazing. And the hike behind it, and just how cold the water was, how beautiful.
You saw some groundhogs, didn't you?
I saw some groundhogs, and then we saw a swing set.
We did, and me and Tara jumped on that thing.
Y'all were little girls
Got
again.
to swinging like two
Just a
11-year-olds,
swinging.
teenagers.
And I swear, One of y'all was getting ready to jump.
Not me. Mm-mm, not with this
Is
knee.
your knees got you up for it? No.
And she was like, I'm not doing it.
But Tara was, she was up there swinging.
Yeah.
I just like, she's gonna jump. That girl's gonna jump.
We forgot how where the actual seat meets the chain, how much it pinches the sides of your hips.
Because it was the black rubber kind, the black rubber kind of seats that hug you. So
yeah, we had a good time.
We had some food, just a little bit of food.
A whole lot of food.
When Tara's
That
there,
second night, she cooked a lot of sides.
oh my
I was like,
goodness.
"What?
We had
we
rice
gonna do
and
with all this
beans
food?"
and potato salad, and we ate ribs and chicken legs from their farm chickens. We had burgers. Jen, you got the cheddar bacon burgers. Ooh, those are
Yeah.
delicious. We had chips. We had pimento macaroni salad.
2 different kinds of potato salad, and then she made some rice and beans.
We had 2 different kind of beans. One had brisket in it and baked beans, and we just had a lot of good food. And we cooked on the fire, right, on the charcoal and on a fire pit. Yeah, on homemade fire pit. Yeah, we had a homemade fire pit. But it was just a really good weekend.
Yeah.
The last night got hairy. When we went to bed, we saw the storms were coming. This is why her friends didn't want to go, because of these impending storms. They didn't want to pack up, Sunday morning in the when everything's wet and raining and all that stuff.
Trying to roll your tent up wet.
But we're in a camper, so it's not, we didn't think it was going to be a big issue. Yeah. So Saturday night we go to bed fairly early Saturday night, and tornadoes come through the area. They skirt all across Oklahoma. They do all that damage. Tornado warnings. There was one just north of us, north of the campground. We had limbs down. The river flooded the campground. There's water right behind our camper. There's a river where there was sand before we were driving. There was a river, and hopefully you saw that on the Ramblings already. We packed up, said our goodbyes between rainstorms, because it kept raining, coming and going, and we headed east. See, we came up the back roads from Memphis, and that was kind of treacherous and stuff, so I figured we'd just take the interstates and highways back, and it really didn't add much time to it. I don't know if that was a good choice, because those tornadoes that went across southern Missouri and northern Arkansas, they had a toll.
Yeah.
Right? First we wanted to eat.
They tore a lot of stuff up right along that interstate there.
Highway 60 heading all the way across from west to east there in Missouri. Sheds with roofs off, power lines down. They're power companies. I almost didn't get out of the way of that one in the highway that one time.
There was a big tree that was uprooted out of the ground. We couldn't figure out where it came from because there was no hole anywhere.
There was no hole.
It was just like laid over there right by the road.
Yep. Tons of damage. So we pulled into Dexter, Missouri. I'm from that actually area. And we go through there, and we ate this wonderful meal. Air conditioning, everything was great.
No. Everything, nobody had power. The whole town was out of power.
The whole town was out of power. They say 300,000 people were without power from that storm. 300,000 people. And there's no big cities in that area. So we go through Dexter, we drive all through there, everything is closed. All the gas stations, people pulled up, nobody can get gas. I got a diesel truck towing a camper. I need some fuel. Okay, I'm sucking down the fuel about 11, 12 miles per gallon of diesel. Nothing in Dexter, everything's shut down. So then we head over to Sykeston. It's about 25 miles on east. And we pull in there, we pull off, and again, we had this wonderful meal, everything, air conditioning, everything was great.
Nope, we figured out we needed to look at the big gas station signs where it tells you how much per gallon. If that's out, then probably the whole town's out, so just keep going.
Right, and they say a tornado hit in Dexter, a tornado hit in Sykeston. Yeah, oh yeah, that remember that's what Michelle said in that one text. 4 hours earlier, a tornado just hit in Dexter. And hey, what's up there, baby? Little Cammy's coming to
Wanna say
visit.
hi to everybody? It's Cammy.
So, yeah, those storms just went straight wet. You know, they went all the way across there. And every town we stopped in to eat and or get fuel was shut down, completely shut down. So then we went on to Matthews, Missouri, shut down. We went to New Madrid, Missouri, shut down. We had to go all the way down. How far did we go? Did we actually get into Arkansas before we went through Marston, shut down?
I'm not sure the town that you made it to that you got gas at. But
Was it Crothersville? It was Crothersville.
Okay, Hayti. It was Hayti.
Hayti?
Yeah.
So all the way down to Hayti, and the power was on there, and we got fuel, and but there was nothing to eat there, so we were starving. Right. We went all the way down to Blytheville, Blytheville, Arkansas, to get lunch. So we ate Chinese buffet, and basically she's from right there. We basically went all the way to her house, and I had 30 miles to empty in a big diesel that's getting 11 miles a gallon.
Yeah, we needed gas quickly.
So we needed fuel quickly, and we almost didn't make it.
Yeah,
we almost, because there's distance out there in the Mississippi River Delta there. It's cotton fields, rice and cotton fields, and it's a long way in between.
Looky who we have here.
I'm photobombing you. I'm getting ready to leave, so I wanted you to know.
Have a great day.
Okay.
I will, you too.
Yep. See, she's going over to Uncle Sonny's to, what are y'all, barbecuing or something, or just chilling? Chilling. See you, Grandma Carol. But we got fuel. We made it. It was close though. It was close. Where I was almost thinking about having to, what do I have to carry some fuel back to the next gas station? Because it's 20 miles between fuel stations there.
Yeah.
But we made it. Made it back through Memphis to the
hummingbird back there.
Oh, there's a hummingbird?
Yeah.
Did y'all see the hummingbird?
I'm sure they did.
Hummingbird right there. Made it back through Memphis, got to the ridge. Wasn't raining. Set the ridge crib up. I think it was the fastest I've ever set the ridge crib up when coming home from a trip, thanks to two things. One, the F-250. First time I brought it back really in the F-250, which has got the surround cameras, and I could just park it right there in the little patio area. And the third thing that made it quick and easy was
a Jin.
A Jin. She guided me to where to stop, over the little rampy things, got the chalks in, got me put right in front of where the stairs need to be. So good job with that, babe. Thank you. Timid for time. We worked that out pretty good. Got settled in, and we ate leftovers for dinner.
We did. Them ribs were good.
We ate ribs again. Put them in the air fryer. Turned out pretty good.
Those ribs have lasted a while.
Yeah. I cooked 3 racks for that trip, and
still have some left of.
There's still two big chunks left. Got up this morning, and one of the reasons we're super energized is hashtag work-life coffee.
That's right.
Yeah, no work life on the ridge.
I got 2 cups. How many did you have?
I had one big one of work-life coffee. I'll be doing a more promo for them here pretty soon. It's going to be pretty funny too. The whole premise behind how I got this work-life coffee.
It was good too.
It was good. It was good
Really good
coffee. Let's see. But last night we played cards. Played King's Corner.
You beat the mess out of it.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I won 2 games, I think. You won. I said 3, but I think it was more like 4 or 5.
Went to bed, but we were watching Ryan Hall, y'all, because storms again.
Yeah, I didn't know they had things like that on YouTube.
Ryan Hall?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
The live storm chasers.
Live storm chasers. We watched it, and it just started developing. Her daughter Lauren was visiting Dad in the Blytheville area, and we saw when the storm was going to hit them. Then we saw it was going to hit us. And we made precautions. Talked to Grandma Carol about what we're going to do when it hits. And I don't know exactly, 1 or 2 o'clock it hit, and we lost power. I don't remember the storm being too bad, but we lost power, and the worst part of it was what?
The air conditioner went out. My fan went out. I was like, I pulled all the covers off of me. And I thought, I wonder if anyone's reported that. Because, you know, everyone thinks that everyone else reports it to the electric company.
And when it's at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, who knows?
And
Grandma Carol did.
Yeah, she did. She did.
But I got up. I had to use the restroom, and I checked on things. Went over to Grandma Carol's. Made sure everything was good over there. I didn't see any major damage, trees down or anything. And I got one of my Blue Eddy power banks and hooked up a girl.
Yes, thank you so
Oh,
much.
you're welcome, baby. You're welcome.
Love you.
I got the her fan plugged into the Blue Eddy power bank, and it goes about 4 or 5 hours. Then the power came back after 5 hours. It was out for 5 hours. Power came back. We got the AC going again, and we slept in this morning.
We did.
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
I slept till 8 o'clock, and we both got up about the same time, didn't we? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And but guys, it's just been a beautiful weekend. Again, we're gonna enjoy the rest of the day. This Memorial Day. I did talk to David from Come On Homestead, and he is on his way back home from Texas, and he is safe and sound. A lot of people were worried about David. Talked to a lot of the family. They're all safe and sound. Dawn, Hat Creek Homestead, her parents had some damage up there, and some others. Some are going over to Claremore. I believe Mama V said some of the family are going to be heading over to Claremore to help out with the recovery there in Oklahoma from the tornado. It just makes you think. You know, we are lucky. We are blessed. A lot of people were saying on our ramblings about our storm recovery. You know, I said that, you know, it worked out. We were very lucky with the way the timing of everything. And people astutely corrected me in saying, no, you're looked over, you're blessed.
Yeah, blessed.
And I 100% and truly believe that we were definitely looked out for. We've got plans for the rest of the day besides just chilling. We got something in the mail Jen wants to try out to get a little more work on the ridge. You'll see that very soon. Don't want to give away. Don't want to give away everything. We do have a live premiere today at 3 p.m.
Yes.
And you saw some of the clips from it, right?
I did. Yeah.
What do you think the people are going to be excited?
Yeah, I think they'll like it.
I think you're going to be excited to what you see.
They will.
No more no work life on the ridge, right? It's full steam ahead. It's go, 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 baby, go. Excuse me. As long as the weather plays with us. Excuse me. I gotta contact them today, see if they're gonna be back out tomorrow, because see if it's dry. Well, as soon as we get done with this, we need to go take a ride in the Kubota up on the ridge and see how wet it is. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go jump on the Kubota, see how wet it is. We're gonna get this uploaded to you just as soon as possible. Don't miss that live premiere at 3 p.m. today. I know you're barbecuing and all that. You'll have your belly full of ribs and hamburgers and all that. Just open a cold one, sit down, watch us get work done here on the ridge, right? That'd be a great 3 o'clock p.m. Central thing to do on Memorial Day, is watch a live premiere on RidgeLife.
Exactly.
I think so. So hopefully we'll see you there. So until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling.
Go
RidgeLife. Woo!